We'll continue with the direct and indirect speech. Last lecture, we had completed the tenses part, that how we are going to convert the sentences in different tenses from direct to indirect and vice versa we had completed. And today, you all will learn the transformation of sentences with this. We are going to learn this topic in another lecture with more vast, but in direct and indirect speech, this transformation of sentences connected because assertive sentences is there, first one. Right? Then next, you all will be knowing. Next is interrogative. Third one is imperative. And fourth one, everyone are knowing, that is exclamatory. There are more sentences, but in this direct and indirect speech, these four sentences, you all are going to learn that if an assertive sentence is given to you all, how you all will convert the direct sentence or direct speech into indirect and vice versa. Same in interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. All the four things, right? I am going to give you in detail how you all are going to write the assertive sentence, the sentences we will write, the reporting verbs that you all will change from direct to indirect, both the things that you all are going to write, that will come in the notes. You all are taking it down, and why I am giving this, because it is very important, because मैं बोल दूंगी और तुम लोग नहीं लिखोगे, then you all are just going to listen in this particular lecture, and after this you are going to forget. Why I am making you all write all these things, because you all can just have the notes in your notebook, and after the lecture also you all will be having that notes, you all can view that notes, and if you all are having doubt, you all can continue and clear the doubts with me. Clear? Now, first we are going with the assertive sentence. Write it down. First we'll go with assertive sentence. Right? Now, all the meanings and all the things I will give you, but not now, because we are particularly currently doing the topic that is direct and indirect. Clear? Now, firstly, you all are going to write in assertive sentence, that is, write the first point, that is reporting verbs. What are the reporting verbs, guys? The verbs that you all are going to change when you all are writing the indirect speech, and if they have given you indirect speech, then what words you all are going to change into direct speech. One common thing is there, that when you all are writing from indirect to direct, you all are going to put inverted commas, because you all are converting the indirect speech into direct speech. And when you all are converting from direct to indirect, the common thing is that you all will remove the inverted commas. Clear? This is the main thing. But the words are there. The reporting verbs, that what you all are going to change, that you all will write as per the sentences. अभी assertive sentence में reporting verbs जो तुम लोग को दिए रहेंगे, What y'all will change? Write it down. First reporting word is say. It will remain say only. If in direct sentence the word verb say is given, in indirect speech say will only remain. Clear? Says to, then said, and you can write said to. Now we are writing what reporting verbs you will change. Now say ka, it will remain say only. Says to ka, you will convert it when you are writing in indirect, that is, you will write tell, tells. Right? Now, when you all will write tells, when, just write down a note, when the person addressed means the hearers, the hearer, जो सामने वाला बंदा है उसका नाम mentioned है, तब tells आएगा. Clear? Cleared? Now said का, you all will be knowing. Said का क्या आएगा? Told सोचा था ना? नहीं. Only said, then said will only remain. But said to दिया है तो वहां पे told आ जाएगा. Same as above. This thing you all are writing here in bracket. Just put double inverted commas like it is same as above. Clear? When the person addressed, that is the hearer is mentioned, that time told will be mentioned in the indirect speech. Clear? Now, I just make you write some words if you all want, because the words instead of said you can use, because the words that I will be giving you all and dictating you all, it will be depending upon the meaning of the sentences, guys. कि अभी सेंटेंस का मीनिंग क्या है उस हिसाब से मैं सेड के जगह पे मैं कौन सा वर्ड ऐड कर सकती हूँ. दैट विल बी अकॉर्डिंग टू द सेंटेंस गिवन टू you all. But instead of said और said to के जगह पे told के जगह पे you can use these many words, but as per the meaning given in the and according to the sentence of the meaning. Clear? You can write the words, write down. Just do one arrow and write. You can use replied, assured. Next is pleaded, asserted, reported, complained, informed, stated, declared, promised, answered, ordered, explained, observed, boasted, pointed out, added, remarked. Etc. You can write in bracket. In place of said. Clear? These are the words you can use instead of said, but as per the meaning of the sentence given to you. Now, the conjunctions are also there in particular sentence, right? Without conjunction, you cannot write anything. Just write a note. Conjunction that in double inverted commas, you are writing is used in place of inverted commas when you all are writing direct to indirect. So in indirect speech, you all are removing in inverted commas, and when you all are removing inverted commas, the word that is coming instead of inverted commas, right? So instead of that you can use in assertive sentences, right? In assertive sentences, begin. I'm just writing the short form, that is AS, that is assertive sentence. Begins with what subjects? You all know the subjects. That is I, we, you, he, she, it, and you can write they. And where these are used, that के बाद में, when assertive sentence is beginning, just see this, when assertive sentences begins, the subject is used, that is I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Clear? Not after that. These subjects are used before that. Now, when you all are writing all these things, it will be more cleared in your mind. That rather, I will just explain to you all when you all are writing, it will go in your mind. You all will be able to understand all these things. Clear? Now, if you can see all the subjects, just to remember this point, subjects can be in noun and pronoun form both. And now what is noun and pronoun? It is very much basic. You all know each and everything. Now you all are in 12th. So no need to discuss what is noun, common noun, proper noun, what is pronoun. No need for me to explain it to you all. Clear? We'll move forward to the next type of sentence. Or just take the sentences example of assertive sentence. Take the examples. First example. He said to Ram, he said to Ram, comma, double inverted commas, you are a good boy. Clear? He said to Ram, you are a good boy. What is the answer? The answer is, instead of said, to is there. So what you all will write? हमने ऊपर ही लिखा था that if said to is coming, then you all are writing instead of said to told, or you can use these words, right? Yes, write it down. He told Ram that, see this, instead of inverted commas, what we are writing? That he was a good boy. Now, when you all are writing into indirect speech, it will be in past tense only. He was, because indirect speech, the third person is giving message, getting the message. Second person is passing the message of first person to third person. So it will always be in past tense. I का R का was हो जाएगा. You are a good boy and he was a good boy. See the change. Clear? Here said to is given, so you can write told or any other different word. Clear? Now, next sentence, you can write yes, write down the next sentence. The teacher signed, comma, inverted commas, I am really at the end of my leather. Now, this is the answer. Huh? Now, answer please. What is the answer? Because here signed is given. She is expressing her feelings, nothing more. The teacher signed what? That she is really at the end of her leather. Now, what you will write the sentence in indirect speech, because the sentence is given to you all, that is assertive sentence. Now, you will write the sentence like this, that is, the teacher signed and, here you are using the conjunction, said that she was really at the end of her leather. Clear? Now, next we will go with interrogative sentence. Clear? First of all, we are going to write what you all know already, that is reporting verb. say. In interrogative sentence, say का say nahi, it will convert into ask. Say to, the same thing. Ask says to. I have added s into it. Said and said to. Ask says to का ask. Said का ed ask ed asked, and said to, the same thing, that is asked. And in interrogative sentence, you can use in place of ask, or you can say in place of said. You can use the different words that are you can use the words that is inquired, demanded, wondered, wanted, or you can write in continuation, that is wanted to know, etc. These are the words that you all can use instead of ask, said, or said to, but as per the meaning of the sentence given to you. Clear? Now, your conjunction, you can write the note. If is used, right? When the sentence begins with to be, or you can say as to, or sorry, to have, to be, or to have, or any other model, or you can write the whole, that is model auxiliary, right? Model auxiliary. And in particular sentence, if you will see, if will not be used when WH words are starting an interrogative sentence. That is who, where, whom, right? Which, how, because there is a question word where WH questions, H words are starting the sentence. If is not used. Clear? Now, write the sentence. Example. He said, will you listen to such a man? Yes. Answer. You can write in this sentence, he asked. Whom? He asked them whether they would listen to such a man. Right? Right second. Double inverted commas. Don't you like to play football, comma, question mark, Hari asked Ram. Now you can write the particular sentence. It is in a question format. There is a question mark. What you will write? You will write Hari asked Ram if He did not like to play football. Clear? Now you can write one, just a small note down. Just write here, if the answer to the question is yes or no, or you can write other than question. Other than WH question, we can use whether or if. Right? In the above sentence, if I have used, and in the first sentence, I have used whether. You can see both the words that I have used cleared. If the answer to the question is yes or no, other than WH question, right? Both the question that I had given to you all, this one, first and second one, it was the question that the answer to the question was yes and no one, right? Will you listen to such a man? Yes or no? Don't you like to play football? Yes or no? Right? So when you are converting into indirect speech, you can use whether and if, both the things. You can see how I have used. It will be more clear to you all by using, and we'll go for more practice of these sentences. Clear? Now, we have completed interrogative and assertive sentence. Now we are going to start with imperative sentences. Start with first thing you all are going to write, that is reporting verbs. Clear? Now, first is say, next is say to, says to, said, said to. Now sega, the same thing in imperative sentence will remain say only. Say to tell. Says to tells. Said, it will remain said, and said to, it will come told. Clear? Now the same thing that you all had written in the bracket in assertive sentence, the same thing will come here. So I'm not writing it, just write it down. That when the person addressee, that is the hearer, is mentioned, these words, the reporting verbs will be used. Clear? Next. Now, instead of these words, instead of said or said to, you can use the words, or you can say the command words. Like commanded, next ordered, forbade, you can use polite words like requested, then begged, desired, implored, entreated, solicited, prayed. You can use in advice form, that is advised, urged, exhorted, and implored. Persuaded, Incited, asked, announced, warned. Last one, that is encouraged. Clear? You can write a note down. That is conjunction. To is used because it begins with main verb and before to is used. Clear? Now, write the sentence. Example. He said to me, please give me your book. Now you have to convert it. Now you can use here the word requested instead of please. See this. He requested me to give him my book. Clear? Now, your next sentence, write down. He shouted. He shouted, let me go. The answer, what you will write? Shouted will remain shouted only, but you will change the sentence as he shouted to them to let him go. Clear? Clear? Now, the last thing it is remaining imperative sentence ka last one, that is the fourth one we'll complete, that is exclamatory. Write the reporting verbs. Yes. Said, said to, you can write exclaimed, and the same thing down, exclaimed, right? In the bracket also you can write the hearer is mentioned, then only instead of said to, exclaimed will come. Now you can write instead of said or said to, the words that you all can use is wished, prayed, cried out, applauded, regretted, cursed, etc. Clear? Or you can write exclaimed with joy. You can write ah, exclamatory, ha, hooray, or hurrah. Exclamatory mark is compulsory here. Exclaimed with, you can write sorrow. The words that you all can use is ah, ah will only come. Alas. Exclaimed with surprise. Oh. What? How? Exclaimed with regret. That is sorry. exclaimed with contempt. Just no need for writing this thing. You can write applauded saying, that is bravo. Clear? Conjunction that is used जो हमने लिखा था assertive sentence में, you will write the same note here. Just copy it down. I'm not giving you that conjunction that is used in the exclamatory sentence to change an assertive sentence that begins with the subject I, me, you, right? He, she, it, etc. Write the example. The teacher said, bravo. The teacher said, bravo. You have done very well. Clear? Inverted commas closed. What will be the answer? You can write instead of bravo, as we wrote here, applauded. The teacher applauded us by saying that we all had done very well. Clear? Done, guys? Here we have completed with the topic direct and indirect speech. Guys, we'll start with the next and new topic in the next lecture. Bye-bye.